Welcome to the Spring application video in our FlexDeploy learning series. In this video, we will see how easy it is to build Spring applications using Git and Maven and deploy them to a Tomcat server. Let's start by looking at our SCM instance, which you will need to create if you have not already done so. To easily locate the desired instance, let's search for it and then click Edit. Here we can see that the configuration is already in place and ready to use Git for our source control management. Next, we'll open the Workflows page, and then open the Build Maven workflow. Now switch to the Definition tab, and click the Make Copy button. This workflow currently has a step for export project sources using Subversion, so we need to make a new version of the workflow which uses Git instead. We will need to right-click on the Export Project Sources step and delete it. We also need to remove the Tag Project Sources step, as this is a public repository. Right-click that as well and select Delete. Now let's add a Git step for Clone Project Sources. Open the Git plugin and choose the Clone Project Sources operation. Drag it into the workflow and drop it above the Execute Maven project step. This operation doesn't require any inputs to be modified, so we'll just click OK. Now we need to activate the new workflow in order to run it. Let's head over to the Projects page and drill into the Pet Clinic Projects Configuration tab. Right now, the SCM type is set to Subversion, so let's change that to Git. Now, in SCM configuration, we must select the Git instance. Then, we need to adjust the stream to work with our new repository. With Git, the stream name will usually be master. Since everything is set, we can save our configuration and then click on the Execution tab to build our new project with Git and Maven. Now that the build is complete, we can take a look at the execution logs. This build uses Maven, so all the dependencies are managed for us. If it is the first time building the Maven project on the build server, it will download everything that is needed, meaning all subsequent builds will be faster. We can look at the Artifacts tab to see that we have a WAR file all ready to go. Let's go back and deploy that WAR file to our Tomcat server. Now that the deployment is complete, we can take a look at our Tomcat server to see that the Pet Clinic application has indeed been successfully deployed and is ready for use. FlexDeploy makes it simple to integrate Git as your source code repository. Plugins for Maven and Tomcat also make it a breeze to build and deploy Spring applications. Check out our complete set of videos in this FlexDeploy learning series.